The music of my father's Cuban homeland has been the language of my heart for as long as I can remember. Caminemos con Jesús is my attempt to express my faith through the beauty and the passion of that music, especially a genre known as the son cubano. Son is the heartbeat of Cuban music. It's folk music born in the mountains and in the countryside of Cuba among the poor and the enslaved. It fuses lyrical Spanish melodies and complex African rhythms. It's a style familiar to many because it's the foundation of modern-day salsa. And in many ways, it's a style perfectly suited to liturgical prayer because the son is a deeply dialogical form. There's a constant back and forth between soloist and leader. In these songs reimagined as a back and forth between cantor and assembly, and the repetitive nature of the genre, the constantly recurring short phrases, make it particularly fitting for bilingual celebrations. Recording these songs was truly a dream come true. We had the opportunity to work in Miami, just 5 minutes from my childhood home, at the studio of Juan Delgado. Juan is not only a Latin Grammy winner, but also a deeply faithful church musician. And he produced this recording with the kind of musical excellence and pastoral care that only someone with his unique set of skills and deep faith could have done. Yorgis Cuaricelaya, a brilliant Cuban-born musician, created incredible arrangements and assembled a group of some of the finest Cuban-American musicians.
Y los que no tienen dinero, vamos a la casa del Señor. Beben y coman sin deuda, vamos a la casa del Señor. Qué alegría cuando me dijeron, vamos a la casa del Señor. Qué alegría cuando me dijeron, vamos a la casa del Señor.
In addition to the newly composed songs I wrote for this project, it was a special privilege to have the opportunity to include an arrangement of Gloria Estefan's song Caridad, a tribute to La Virgen de la Caridad del Cobre, the patroness of Cuba, as well as a Christmas song by Cuban composer Crescencio González Puentes called Tres Guajiros, Three Peasants, a song that reimagines the story of the three magi from the perspective of three peasants bringing humble gifts of the land, sugarcane, tobacco, and honey to honor the Christ child. The title track takes its name from a seminal work of Latino theology by the Cuban-American theologian Roberto Goizueta. It's a book that has been meaningful for me for the ways in which it invites the U.S. Latino community to claim their heritage as a privileged place of God's revelation. And it calls the entire church to an ongoing theology of accompaniment, grounded in a preferential option for the poor and the powerless. This collection is, in many ways, a response to both of those invitations. It's a summons to all the people, places, and moments in Scripture and in daily life in which we walk with Jesus, and in which Jesus walks with us. I hope this project honors the richness of Cuban music. But most of all, I hope that it leads all who listen to it, and especially all who sing it, to a closer walk with Jesus in all the joys and the pains of life. Caminemos con Jesús.